the Down to Earth Network with your host, Sean Myrie. People, what are you saying now? Tonight, you know, we're going to do a little recap. We're going to talk about some stuff regarding our brother, Torylanez, right? Not too long ago, he got, stabbed 14 times by a inmate, a fellow inmate, right? Who was on the same block or the same whatever area as Tory. This happened in the morning, right? It was about 7 a.m., 7:20 in the morning. Um, Tory got assaulted by an inmate serving a life sentence. His background, people wanted to know. They wanted to know who this guy is. Uh, he's apparently a Mexican. Some people thought he was part of a gang. I don't know if he's really part of a gang, but this guy is serving time for being a PDF and other things, right? So Tory had to suffer at the hands of a PDF and basically a scumbag, right? But we're praying for Tory. We are all praying for Tory. Um, and just the day after that assault from um, Tory, I mean not Tory, from this individual on Tory, um, new evidence comes out, breaking news comes out that the security of Meg Thee Stallion or and her friend that night, or it was the security for all of them. He witnessed the shooting. He heard the talking. Still, details are not fully clear, but this bodyguard is basically spilling the tea that he could not live with himself knowing an innocent man was put behind bars, and basically, I guess it was a shakeup of Tory getting stabbed, right? So this guy waited this long until something like this happened to report what he had witnessed. Do you guys think this is, real or fake? Will this let Tory come out of prison? People are doing petitions right now for Tory. They're doing a petition for him to be free, right? Um, will they pardon Tory? Will he come home? Hopefully, because man, this evidence, if there's this bodyguard who's this witness, um, are they gonna really listen to this guy? Or is it gonna go over their heads? Are they gonna take this serious? Or is it a done case and Tory just gotta serve time? Is this not new evidence of his for freedom? Is it? Or is it not? Are they gonna listen? Or are they not gonna listen? Because this guy is claiming right now that he saw or witnessed, heard that Kelsey girl basically giving a confession how she's the one who fired 3 shots and 2 other shots hit the floor. And I think that's what ricocheted and hit Meg, right? So Meg's friend, best friend, right? This bodyguard is claiming, mentioned that she's the one who shot the gun. Are they going to listen to that? Are they going to listen to that? There's a lot of evidence I've heard and we've talked about it on our platform that should have been presented but was never presented, right? It was never properly presented. Like the gunpowder, the fingerprints. What happened to that? What happened to the fingerprints and the gunpowder? Interesting, right? No gunpowder found, or residue, if you want to call it that, on the individual's hand, Torylanez, never had that evidence presented, right? DNA evidence. Psst, I never really heard about no DNA the whole case. Never heard about no DNA at all. But Tory's locked up in prison because of this whole situation, and he got stabbed 14 times. Terrible. 14 times, man, by a loser, a PDF, right? A low life. So that's why I call this episode Free Tory. Free him. We've been saying Free Tory from the beginning. Down to Earth Network podcast. We've been saying Free Tory from the beginning, right? I don't know about these other platforms, especially from Toronto. I witnessed a lot of people from his own city didn't even believe him, right? And people would jump on the bandwagon if he's free. I'll tell you that right now. If they hear that Tory gets freedom, a lot of people are going to jump on the bandwagon all of a sudden that they're for Tory, especially from the city, right? It's crazy, man. It is crazy. But then Meg's people recently, they responded, and they're saying there's no evidence. There's no evidence. Even though the security, right? Our security guard who claims he was the witness for this whole situation, that Tory didn't shoot the gun. Tory was actually trying to knock the gun out of Kelsey's hands, right? After shooting the gun. Are they listening to that? I don't know. I don't think so. A lot of people want this petition to go through so they could free him. But if they even free Tory, if you even get the freedom, you need to come home. You need to come home, because I think staying in America, respect to America, too much got you in trouble. And you need your people around you. People from here, you need them more around you, right? If you do get free. We want you to get free. Down to Earth wants you to get free, right? Bless up to the whole family, the entire family. Much respect. They were all on this last album that he came out with, right? Behind Bars, he recorded this last album, Peterson, right? Behind Bars, he recorded this album. Guaranteed there's a lot of jealousy. Well, still, like, besides the guy who assaulted Tory, there's always going to be haters around. This guy seems like he's just a crazy fool or something like that. Now I'm hearing that, I don't know if it's a rumor or it's just, just internet talk and jargon, that Meg's people, the supporters, are supporting the guy who stabbed Tory. Is that true? That's crazy if that's true. Mm-mm. That would look really bad for Meg if her people were actually supporting that. The man almost lost his life, right? 14 times, 2 in the head, 1 at the side of his face. I can't even count. 14 stab wounds. That's a lot of blood he lost. He almost died. He was in critical condition at first. When it was first reported, he was in critical condition. So Tory needs to be free. Needs to get free from all of this shit, right? I know people are gonna be conspiracy theorists and say it's Rock Nation. I even said that Rock Nation's behind it. A day after he gets stabbed, right? This evidence comes out that, or allegedly, right? Because the other side is claiming this is fake or it's not realistic, right? But that this bodyguard witnessed Meg the Stallion's friend Kelsey saying she's the one who shot the weapon. What do you think, people? What do you think? Was she the one who shot in the air or wherever and it ended up injuring Meg? Or was it Tory? All I know, someone has come forward on Tory's side. Are they going to listen to it? I don't know. We shall see if they listen to that and if they think that is legitimate evidence. The bodyguard, someone's saying it. So is he lying? Like, what does he have to lose? Because if you lie in the court of law, you will be in trouble. But he hasn't been in no type of situation like that right now, right? So what's going to happen? All I'm hearing about is this petition. All I'm hearing about is a petition right now. That's all what I'm hearing. A petition to get him free. So this petition is basically saying that evidence of the bodyguard, right, should be good enough to let Tory out. Will Trump give him a pardon? Will Trump help in this situation? Remember, Meg was going for your opposition, Donald. Meg was going for your opposition, not you. But then again, Canada and America is in with this trade war tariff stuff, so I don't know. It's not a good relationship right now. So, for Tory, we just gotta pray that Tory gets free. A lot of people are still hating on Tory, so they don't mind him being locked up. Certain people don't mind Tory being locked up. It's crazy. We want to see him come home free. His father spoke out, gave people the details the other day what happened. Tory always has, he's always into God, praying to God, mentioning God. We're hearing, I don't know if it's facts, we're hearing that he turned Muslim, that he's Muslim now. Many individuals go to prison and they end up converting to being a Muslim. I don't know if it's a way to of enlightenment they have reached, or is it? And people stereotypically will say it's protection. If you're with the Muslims, you got protection in the prison. The questions that should go out there is who was the security? Who was the security that time of the day? What was going on? Who was monitoring things? Right? Who was watching? Who was watching? And why, if it's true, why was Tory Lanez on the same floor of just one racial group and he's the only black guy? If that's true. If that's true, that sounds like a setup, smells like a setup, right? I don't know if they will really listen to this new evidence. A lot of people are hearing about this, and there is a petition. There is a petition. So, will it work? Hopefully for Tory it does. Recently, Drake, I guess he signed the petition. He's promoting it in a way, right? Drake. That's finally we're hearing from Drake, right? So Drake is saying, "Yo, let's bring him home." Drake. Let's see how powerful Drake's word can, you know, can it work? Maybe it will. Because Drake is doing promoting the petition. Yeah. So people, sign the petition. Look for the info if you support Tory Lanez. We need to free Tory Lanez. We need to free him up because this case is the fastest, even if it's celebrity case I ever seen happen. It's very quick. It wasn't that long. It didn't take that long for them to put him behind. Like I know it kind of dragged and stuff. He had some time, but when the case started, they didn't. There was no details really. You didn't really hear too much details, especially with like DNA and fingerprints or anything like that, where you're supposed to be hearing about in a case. Never heard about no fingerprints or nothing. It's weird. But free Tory, right? And he's hopefully he has a great recovery, comes back stronger than ever, and does more new good music. More music. He already has a new album out. Check it out on all digital platforms. Peterson, right? He has the prison tapes, all types of things. Tory Lanez, international superstar artist from Brampton, aka the 6 GTA, whatever you want to call it. Much respect to the brother. We're all praying for you. Free Tory. Subscribe, like, and comment. We out.